Yeah, let me introduce y'all to this YouTube family, showing us the way to get out of debt gradually. My man Josh hold it down in the household, Christine dominating debt with a chokehold. And the kids, they are Grace and Zoe, baby Tennessee, new addition to their story. Debt Kickin Sunday, daily vlogging, Dave Ramsey plan gonna have us live large, and every day we'll see part of their lifestyle, how they budget and they keep things wrote down. See them work through the envelope system, no credit cards, only cash going with them. You will see how their family strives to survive with the budget plan, help us understand, and daily vlogs show us how to have fun. When you hear this song, let me hear you say, debt is done. Debt is done, debt is done, debt is done. Let me hear you say it louder.
Welcome back to our dining room.
What's up?
At some point we will have a fancy
background.
But anyway.
Green screen.
Green. I wish, that would be cool. We just need to live in LA. Somebody hire us so we can move to LA and have
Not really. I'm happy where I'm at.
Stuff. I kind of have a good gig too. So anyway, okay you guys, so this is it. You get us for another week, and you have given us, we had 3 Debt Kickin Sundays last week. Which
we enjoyed doing, but we didn't realize that that's 3 videos that you guys are going to ask questions to. So we had like 85 questions to answer.
No, we had a lot more than that.
So we picked like a dozen.
We did. Okay guys, so this is going to be one video because it's easy for us to manage. So we picked some questions that are on topics that we haven't covered necessarily. Anyway, thank you for commenting. Thank you for your questions. Keep trying. If we didn't get your question, keep trying again. And if we didn't get your question again, say, hey, for the 3rd time I've asked this question. And then that will get our attention, okay? So.
Or you could just sell the car.
If you guys are asking a car question, automatically when you read your questions, it's going through our head.
Sell a car.
Why don't these people just sell a car?
Sell a car. Sell a car.
Anyway, so yes, Debt Kickin Sunday, here we go. We're pulling from all 3 videos from last week. Let's see, I retired from teaching at age 54 in 2010 and made sure I was debt-free before that happened. I chose to retire early so I could volunteer in my community and give back in some small way.
Attaboy.
I live off of my pension, which is about 3/5 of what I brought home in my paycheck. I'm comfortable, not well off by any means, but comfortable. May I ask, how much do you budget for tithing?
Well, that's a good one.
What a sensitive subject. Okay, well, we prayed about it for a long time, and it really is between you and God.
Whatever He's putting on your heart there, people.
We started out tithing a little bit, and He was like, you could do more. Yeah. Then we did a little bit more, and He's like, you're getting there, but you're not even close. So then He asked us to give until it hurt. And
so we do.
So we do, and it's worked out for us.
And that's just a personal thing between us and the big guy.
Yeah, pray about it. And definitely, there's a reason it's at the top of your budget. First line item, tithing, right off the top. Okay?
John. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Crack me up. Okay, I've been watching your videos for a long time now. Thank you. I'm 22, on disability, not currently working. Any idea what's a good grocery budget for one person every week? I made the mistake of getting a credit card. I cut it up, but I owe $500 on it. Thanks.
That a boy on the cutting up.
Or girl. Good job.
That a girl for cutting it up.
That's right. Good job.
I'd say $50 a week.
Depends how motivated and gazelle intense you are. If you have a lot of debt to pay off, like Top Ramen is, you know, budget.
Yeah.
That's like college student survival mode budget.
But what you need to do is plan out your food.
Yeah.
If you go to the grocery store every day to figure out what's for dinner and breakfast and lunch, you're gonna blow your budget every day.
Right.
If you sit down on Sunday and say this is what we're due for the week, it's $36. There you go. It's $36 for the week.
You guys save so much money by meal planning. We meal plan every 2 weeks. We sit down. This is what we're going to eat for 2 weeks. These are the ingredients we need. This is how much those ingredients are going to cost. And then we know. We're exact with our food budget. We go over a little bit.
Is this guy or girl?
I don't know. Aaron? I'm not sure. That could be. I think it's spelled like a woman.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
I was just saying, if it's a guy, I mean, I could eat the same like 3 things my entire life and be just fine with it.
But you have 4 other women in the house.
I could eat for like $2 a day if it was me.
Okay. Moving on. Thank you for the question. We tried that and it didn't work.
No.
Okay, my head is buzzing with an idea to start my own business. I love this question because I have a degree in entrepreneurship, and this question just like sings to me because you and I, sister, are wired a lot alike. Okay, so idea to start my own business. I've heard so many rags to riches stories of people who just gave their dream of starting a business everything they had, which wasn't much financially speaking, and they made big things happen. Yes, they did. How can you invest in starting a business when you are trying to pay down debt? I feel like it's a catch-22. You need to make an income off the business to be able to continue to invest in your business, but you first need money to start your business before you have any income from it. Yes, you do. This is probably why a lot of people take out loans to start a business. What's the alternative here? Do you just budget your personal income from your day job into your dream of having your own business? Okay, so we have been in the same position. We too want to have our own business down the road. To be revealed at a later date because it can't work into our plans just yet.
Yeah, it ain't working.
God's working out the details for us. So anyway, we could not live with ourselves if we went into debt to start our own business. And then if it failed, you still have that debt and no business. So that's definitely not, it needs to be something that's cash, that's low overhead, or get a partner to go in with you that's non-relative. Stress, the non-relative or non-friend. Or friend. Yes, no relatives, no friends as partners. I just would not recommend it. But for us, it is saving what we need to. Our business doesn't have a lot of overhead that we plan on starting in the future. So just do it as cheap as possible. And if it is too expensive, you just take a break and you pray about it, because God will reveal to you a less expensive on your plan.
I just had to say ours is going to be really cool.
It is. I can't wait. That's why I love your question, because we are in the same boat. And it is so exciting.
Saving our pennies.
Saving our pennies and just growing our little world that we have here is what we're supposed to be doing right now. But
no, it's not having more kids either. If you guys are thinking it was having more, no. That cup would be a fullest.
Yes, it is. 3 little girls. Check. So don't rush into anything. Pray about it.
And save.
And save your money. Love that question. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's go back to another video. I just have to say, we hit our 500th video this last week.
I know. I noticed there's some people that are like, man, have you watched all of their videos? I've watched all 502 of them.
I can't believe you guys.
I'm like, wow.
I know.
I appreciate it. I really, really do, but are we really that funny or interesting? Am I that good looking?
What do you guys get out of our channel?
It's gotta be my lovely hairdo,
Are you good
right?
looking?
I mean, I'm not watching it for me.
I did have 3 babies with you. Now I'm going to make you feel uncomfortable. Because you're the perfect person that God made for me.
Yeah, that's...
Well, then why would you ask them if you're good looking? Okay, our videos have been really awkward lately, and I'm sorry. I am distracted.
I was just saying.
Hey guys, we're at the start of getting our debt under control. We have 2 little ones. My husband works full-time and I work the weekends because daycare is too much to pay for, but we still don't make enough. When we pay everything, we only have $60 in the bank each month. We have tried to refinance our house, but our debt to income is too high and my credit score sucks. That's her words, not mine. We tried applying for help from our bank, but didn't get approved. No reason given. It's probably a blessing, more than you can see right now. Our house is old and needs some work and is worth less than what we owe. We're thinking of doing a short sale or foreclosing. What would you guys do in this case? I'm looking for a night job at the moment, but the stress is bringing me down. Oh, I love the videos and your family is wonderful. I'm sorry that you were so stressed out, because this is not fun. Big people problems and finance problems.
I just want to say one thing, though. At least at the end of the month, you're in black.
Your head.
A lot of people are in the red. They're way far in the red. They've paid everything and they're still hundreds of dollars short. At least you're in the black. Congratulations to that. That right there is a good place to be.
Okay, the problem is, and you know it, is you can't afford your house. So it has to go. I would not recommend foreclosing, especially when you can pay all of your bills. That's like...
Yeah, they'll frown upon that.
But doing a short sale, you know, where you, I believe you stop making payments on a short sale, and the bank, it's a pre-foreclosure process, and you probably know what a short sale is. The bank sells it for less than what it's worth to avoid a foreclosure, because the bank will lose their shorts in a foreclosure process. Your credit still is not good after a short sale, and you do get taxed on the difference of what you short sell your house for and what it's worth. So,
or maybe you guys can stay there and you can get a job like you're asking for. Maybe the hubby, I don't know what he does. Maybe he picks up a little overtime, or I don't know.
You and I are different on that. I would want a fresh start. I would want out of the house, and I would want a brand new.
Given options.
I know, but that's what I would do. And you know, a short sale, people are doing them all the time in this market. So, you know, I probably would recommend that. Let's see.
Keep us posted.
Keep us posted on you, yes. Okay. Thank you for your videos. It has really helped my family. Please, I would like some advice regarding the following. I and my husband are planning to buy a house. We have saved up some money for the deposit, but we went to the bank and was informed of an amount which they can offer us based on our income. The money offered is too little to get a 3-bedroom house, which we would need. What do you suggest we do? Should we wait and save up some more money for a deposit, or should we buy a 1-bedroom flat and rent it out while we live in a rented house? Also, what do you think about paying for a protection plan cover for appliances such as a washing machine, etc.? Okay, so since money's tight, my big question for you is, why do you feel like you need to buy a house right now? I don't know what your financial situation is, or the details.
Obviously, the more you can save and the more you can put down, is the better.
Like, we recommend paying cash, because then you don't have to worry about, you know, if you could afford it or not.
But if you don't have enough for a down, you just keep saving.
Yeah.
And keep saving.
Right. And
do not go buy a 1-bedroom and rent it. That would put you backwards. Yeah,
I'm confused. But yeah, rent as long as you can until you get enough, at least 20% down for your house, and then put that down, and make sure it's something you can afford.
Now, I'm assuming, like, when you say, what do you think about paying for protection plan cover for appliances, that's probably like when you go to buy a house and they offer that.
That is a good question.
Well, hey, we can, for $200, we can warranty all these appliances for 2 years or something like that. And where I'm going to step in and say, well, that's where you'd have your emergency fund.
You get to warranty yourself.
So if your stove blew up, water heater goes out or whatever, you technically should have your $1,000 emergency fund, and you can just, boom, replace it.
Right. And we're not really big on warranties across the board, like electronic warranties when you go to Best Buy and buy something. No, we're not, or tools at Home Depot, because you're paying for those up front, and more. I don't know what the statistic is, but you typically don't use those warranties.
Here's an example. Here's an example. When we bought our washer and dryer, what, 7 years ago now? Mm-hmm. We paid for a 3-year warranty, and it was a ton of money because they were top-of-the-line appliances at the time. It was almost like buying a 3rd appliance. It was so much money.
Yeah.
Didn't have one problem during the warranty period. It was a 3-year warranty, and it was like 5 years into it before it started having problems. So we were way out of the warranty period. We never even got to take advantage of the money we paid for. So, I would say no.
You have a big old emergency fund, and then you can warranty it yourself. Okay, sorry for being, let's see. I'm not sure where the first half of your question is, and I'm sorry, but this is the second part of your question. How much did you budget for Tennessee, the total and monthly, and how much did she actually cost? It's so funny having a price tag on a person, like on everything, including utilities going up from laundry and such. So
this is a little background here. A lot of people ask this question: how we knew how much the kid was going to cost before it came. The kid, T.
You called her a kid.
Our first appointment when we went in, we said we're pregnant. We went in. They sat down with us.
With my midwife.
Yeah, they sat down, and they had already called our insurance company and said, here's like 3 scenarios. If it's a boy, if it's a girl, if it's a cesarean, if it's at this hospital, if it's that hospital. they had called and already had worked out all of the costs with the insurance company. And they gave us the worst case. They said in worst case, boy would be this, worst case, girl would be this.
Boys in where we live, you can have them circumcised
and
in
it
the
costs
hospital, and that costs more, that's why.
So anyway, they just gave us the worst case for each side, and we just said, fine, worst case, that's what we have to pay.
Right.
And so that's what we saved for.
The number we were given was $3,500.
$3,500. So we saved $3,500.
Yeah. And monthly, it varied because we saved.
Some months we put a lot away. Some months we didn't put as much because we had to buy diapers, cloth diapers.
It really varied, but by the time she was here, we had everything we needed, and it was paid for. And then she actually cost only $1,900.
What?
$1,900.
No, the bill was $2,400, and then we paid cash. And the fact that we paid cash, there was a video we did on that. They gave us another big discount, and so it ended up being only $1,900.
Yeah. Yes, and then utilities going up from laundry, from washing her cloth diapers and her clothes. We really don't notice. I don't know the math.
I mean, we were doing laundry like every other day before she was here. Now we do laundry every day. So really, it's just one extra, probably 3 or 4 loads a week extra. Which really. She's
a spitter, so we wash a lot of clothes. She spits up.
I mean, that's only a couple bucks.
But anyway. So thank you for the question. That was a good question. I am so close to being debt-free. $47,247 down to $7,700. So you've paid off $40,000 and $540. That's incredible. Woot, woot, woot. As I approach the next steps, I have a question about baby step 4 and 5. I'm a single mom to a 14-year-old. Because I only have a few years to save for him and I'm only 32. Would you focus more on college savings for the next 4 years than buff up retirement once I get him into college? Just thinking, I have more time to save for myself later. Thanks so much. I can't save his total expenses and he will have to work, but your thoughts are appreciated. Our thoughts, in a nutshell, is you need to take care of you first so that you can help him. But you need to secure your retirement and your future. And you're young. Like, you'll be able to work and help him through college, So, don't you think? Get your retirement going.
Sounds like a plan.
Girlfriend, take care of you. Can we fit this last one in before the timer goes off? Pressure, where is it?
Really?
Here. I love your YouTube channel. You guys are an inspiration. I have a question. I'm in my late 20s and on baby step 2. I'm hoping to be debt-free in 2 years. I'm in the process of moving to a 1-bedroom apartment and will be living by myself. I'm thinking about getting 2 cats from the local shelter. I was thinking it will be nice to have a pet since I will be by myself, or should I wait until I'm debt-free to get a pet since that money could be going towards my debt?
Wait.
Hurry. That's why we don't have pets, guys. We can't afford them. So, if you can afford them and they're part of your budget, go for it. And the shelter is we've had shelter animals and they're wonderful. It's not that we hate animals, it's that he's allergic to 99.9% of them. And
I love animals, I grew up with them, but the older I'm getting, the more allergic I am, and I break out and get all rash. It just doesn't work.
And it's the vet bills and stuff that come with pets, just keep that in mind. But if they're in your budget, there's nothing wrong with having pets while you're working your snowballing.
10, 9,
hey you guys,
8.
We'll see you next week.
Woohoo!
Ooh, that went everywhere.
Wait for it, because we gotta wait for it, because there it is.